Two different things. We started.
I guess. Welcome to Life is Full of It. I pressed the start button. It sucks the other one I had to fix because...
The start button?
No, yeah, the start recording button.
Oh, you're talking about because you accidentally hit it last time?
Yeah, because I always like to move the mouse away from it so I don't hit it on accident and stop it. And when I was trying to make sure I didn't, I hit it last time. I hit it. God, that used to be something to brag about.
What, hitting it?
Did you hit that? Oh, I hit it.
Now
Fortunately, I didn't have too many of those.
Yeah.
Now it's clap cheeks.
Clapping cheeks.
Clap those. Yeah.
Clap those cheeks.
I always think I would like to try to do stand-up because I always think about Rodney Dangerfield didn't get started till he was 40. So I was like, maybe there's still hope for me because there's a whole list of like, Oprah got denied, and then
Michael Jordan got cut from his high school team.
Yeah, then it's like, Rodney Dangerfield didn't start till he was 40. Stan Lee invented Spider-Man when he was 40. So like, you're never too late. So I'll think of things like whatever. I'll write it down, like thinking about things. And I was thinking about today. So who knows if this ever would be there. My friend, well, number one, I would always talk about pooping or going to the bathroom and sex. Like those are things like I just have enough,
Enjoy?
yeah, but enough to talk about that I can figure out things that I could just sit there and talk to people about.
And even like cross-reference like golden showers and stuff like that, you know.
Exactly.
So, combine them together.
But my friend,
Who's been on the podcast?
No, his name was Sam. He told us one time that, and I remembered it today, so I wrote it down, that the whiter with Asian girls, again, this isn't what I said, so it's not me being, I don't know if it's racist even. The whiter you open their legs, the tighter they get. And I'm just like, what?
Doesn't sound like it.
And he was hella serious about it. He goes, no, dog. Like,
Sam?
Yeah, he's like, I'm serious. Like, for some reason, like, they get so tight. And I'm just like, blown away by that concept. Like, I was thinking, I was like, thinking this day, did he get it confused with the finger cuffs? Like, where you, like, put your fingers in and you, like, pull and it gets tighter? Then I started thinking, like, what if she goes hella wide? Does her dick just get chopped off? Is it just game over?
It's just her hip or ball joints in her hips.
Yeah, like, with that logic.
That movie Teeth, they just...
Oh, weird.
Man, that's such a weird fucking idea. Guys, I got an idea. We're going to make a movie.
Move her legs apart, the teeth pop out, and then just... Dicks right off, you know?
What if it was the finest girl in the world? Would you still risk it with teeth?
If she can control them, maybe. I don't know, man. That's rough.
I've had some girls with some teeth that couldn't control it. And that's talking below the belt. I felt like they're fucking digging in a carrot. Just imagine a carrot and just getting peeled on the sides. It's just really hard.
Nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing. I can't do that noise.
My mom says that too. That she hates that noise.
Like, it cringes me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a foil in your mouth, like when it hits your
Yeah, fillings and stuff like
Fillings?
that. Or even like paper on my teeth. I hate that shit too. Like cardboard or paper.
You know what
on
I
my
don't like? I don't like when people like my fucking son does it, where he eats something with a fork and pulls it off, and you can hear the teeth, the shink.
Noise that really like gets under my skin is, I don't know why. We were swimming one day and my buddy just decided to grab two rocks and smack them against each other under the water. And it gives you it gives me the weirdest feeling. It's just like, it's so irritating, kind of like cringe. You can feel the vibration through the water and you can hear it. It's weird.
That's so fucking weird.
It's so weird.
I just think of like one of you guys are gonna be like, I hate the sound of my dad not coming home or some shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, vodka break.
Nice.
Actually, it's powdered prime. Like, Crystal has gone so cheap that she doesn't want to buy me bottles of prime. I hate fucking supporting Logan Paul, number one. But they're fucking only 20 calories, and they're made with coconut water, which is really good to hydrate you.
How do you have coconut water?
Yeah, the powdered one's not made of coconut water, right?
Yeah, it's got it in there. I've looked on the package.
What, did you dehydrated coconut?
Huh?
Dehydrated coconut?
You don't know that? You don't know there's coconut water?
I know there's coconut water, but not dehydrated.
Have you ever had coconut water?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not a huge
It
fan of it.
sucks.
I was
honestly.
like, do you guys want to try it right now? 'Cause
Yeah, I'll try it.
You've had it.
You have just coconut water?
Yeah, Crystal had it in there, and she was like, while she's been gone, she's like, I told her I had a banging headache. She's like, coconut water always helps me just drink it. I took a sip. I was like, hot.
It's pretty bad.
And
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I told Crystal, I'll stick with my headache. I'm not drinking any more of that. Like, it really fucking grossed me
I used to
out.
drink them to try to avoid hangovers because it's supposed to give you a lot of electrolytes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's what Crystal, I think,
Yeah.
was saying was like, they give you a lot of minerals and
I'll just try to down that shit, just like
Electrolytes.
chug it hella quick so I don't have to taste it.
I usually go with Pedialyte.
Mm-hmm.
They make Gatorade makes their own Pedialyte. It's called Gatorade Light, and then Body Armor makes something like that now. It's called
Yeah.
Flash IV. Super
I just
sweet.
saw that. Something IV.
It's Flash IV. They're pretty good. I drink them.
What is it for?
It's supposed to be like
Hydration?
Yeah, super hydrating.
Everyone
and-
says the best thing is just water, but my mom was like telling me water with like certain salts is the best because it makes the water stay and get consumed instead of just going through you and getting pissed out or whatever. I don't know. We're made up all of water, which is weird. Also, it blows me
I
away.
saw something about that, and he broke it down completely different.
Like what?
He said that we're like 70% water. He's like, but we're not water like the water you're drinking. It's a different makeup of cells,
I mean, it makes kind of sense that we're not like
Yeah, liquid, just
like the guy on X-Men,
what?
the
blob.
senator.
Oh.
Was it?
Oh, yeah.
first
Where the
X-Men?
fuck are you getting blob from? Like blob
Fucking
just
hell.
is big. I think the only thing that could be close to it is
call me?
Hydra Man from Spider Man. No, doing it's weird that my mom brought out to me because I was talking about like shit hurting. She's like, we're all the same skeleton, but it's just our bodies on the outside are different. So your skeleton is trying to support you the same way it would try to support me. So me having a big ass fucking gut and shit, my skeleton's like oy vey. Like,
Yeah.
it's nuts that everyone has the exact same skeleton and we're all like.
Your organs too are trying to produce, like, support.
Well, organs can
Bigger
get
shit.
they could grow differently. They can
So can your skeleton.
not really.
Yeah, your leg absorbs like over 1,000 like vibrations a day.
You got people that are taller and shorter than others, going to affect the skeleton too. But
But it's the same mold, correct?
No, because then I'd be as big as you.
No, but
I'm like a little taller. My skull's definitely not the same size.
same model, just different size of clothing. Just a double X. Compared
Then
to
that
I
wouldn't
see
be
what
the
you're
same.
saying. But it's just like it's the same, just on a different scale. Basically, is what you're saying, right?
I guess.
Like I don't know.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Because
Do
I
you-
mean, somebody it's 155. I don't think has the same skeleton as you.
They're all hunched over, you think?
No, 155 like a little
Oh,
wrestler.
I thought you said 55. I'm like,
Oh.
what, are they like old? Because shit, motherfucker, I'm almost there.
Dang.
I can't even wrap it around my head. I go to my therapist too a lot about aging and death. Because like soon as I got to like 39 really hit me this year. Like when you're close to 40.
Like what? They're like a sack of potatoes. like a
bag
bag of
ball
bricks?
sack. Like a ball sack on the chin.
It hit you like that? Damn.
Yeah. And it's just like, dude, like you just start thinking about all this shit that went by and like what do you have to do left and like
Sounds like the plot of a movie.
yeah.
Yeah,
Under pressure.
it's crazy. Like
The middle age crisis.
even turning 30, dude. It's like it's already getting hella old, and I don't even have like a career or like house yet.
When I was
Like,
younger,
it's
when I
crazy.
was in like 16 and stuff, I thought 30 was old. 30 is like young.
I would say 40.
40's old.
After 40, you're over the hill.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well,
it
a couple
depends.
years
Like,
away.
if you all of a sudden get into this super big health kick, you'd be good. But I believe 40 is probably like, and this is probably because of like athletes, and I've always watched sports, and it's like you don't see too many athletes that are 41 and over,
Right.
Well, it's
unless
just
you're
'cause-
Tom Brady. But
Well, it's just because you have
That's
so many
quarterback.
new young people to come in and replace you. That's why. I mean,
not Tom Brady.
yeah.
well,
Once somebody's better than you, like that are younger, then that's when you kind of like phase out. I feel like.
I mean, because you see guys that do like running and stuff. They're in their 70s and they're like running and doing shit like that.
So I said, like, I believe if you were to get on a health kick, you can definitely be more active than the average person over 40. But I believe at 40, you've peaked.
Well, thanks, because that scares me. And then my brother was the same way, talking about ages, and we were literally talking about my birthday that day. I think it was my birthday, and he's like, "Ugh, I just dread being 40." I'm like, "Fuck you! I'm about to be 40."
Said that?
Yeah. I'm like, all right, because he's like, I don't know, 30, whatever you are. He's probably 3 years older than it or so.
How do you not know how your older brother is?
He's not my older brother.
I said how old your brother is.
Oh, I don't know how old anyone is. My sister, I don't know.
Do you know what year they're
my
born in?
age.
Huh?
Do you know what year they're born in?
No. If they did, I'd be able to figure it
It
out.
said he doesn't care.
I think my brother
Remember?
is 89, I think, or 92.
Negative. I'm 92. So he's 89.
So he's 89.
Okay.
Jasmine's 92 as well.
Then Ryan's 88 then, I think. Oh, maybe he's 87.
I don't know why. I was just thinking you guys were joking about your ages being 88 and 92 and shit like
no,
that. I was
we're
like,
talking about the
all
year.
right, sure.
Dude, you hit your fucking pipe too hard.
I'm 94, baby.
Nice. At least you're a 90s baby.
November 2, so it's like the tail end of 94, but yeah.
So. January 21st.
Still, well, I'm 84.
You're 84?
Yep.
Dang.
Yep.
8 years older than me.
Pretty old, man.
I'm pretty old. It does not feel good. Especially when you could feel it. You could feel it in your back, your bones, and everything.
I just think it's because we don't do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, if you seriously put time aside every day and start doing workouts like squats and calf raises and all that, lunges, you'll start to feel better. Your back won't hurt as much. It'll be easier to get up. Like, physically get up out of something.
Yeah. Just building like core strength too to like help support your back would be like a huge difference. But,
Start doing those summer Sanders where you swim. You're on your legs or on your stomach.
yeah.
Oh my god. That sounds very
Oh my
painful.
god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bob's
Thanks,
Burgers. Let's not talk about that anymore
Sounds good.
because I can't stop.
You guys want to do a group workout after this, like some Pilates or something?
That's
or
fine
like,
with me.
You guys just want to circle jerk each other?
Maybe not
That's
that,
easier.
but I don't know.
You working out? We'll switch fists.
Might as well just play some Twister. Just break out the mat.
Naked. Do you think, when you said skulls, I was going to say, do you think caveman exists?
Yeah? What do you mean?
Because there's people that don't. I'm on the fence.
They have
Like skeletons? and
skeletons
shit,
of
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I really don't think we evolved from
Do we evolve from them or we evolve from fish?
I don't know about them, but they we evolved from apes, and it's like, then why aren't all apes like that?
Yeah, that's true.
But then they
But-
say they're a different species.
Yeah,
We were different species of apes.
but why did we evolve and they didn't?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then what came first, Adam and Eve
And then
or the caveman?
I don't believe, like, nobody has ever witnessed evolution
Right.
because it takes years and years and years and years and years for something to evolve. And I'm talking like a couple million. The dinosaurs were a couple million before the next whatever.
What the weird thing is, people say that we don't know what dinosaurs look like.
That the raptors are supposed to be chickens.
There's
Yeah,
a
but-
theory that T-Rexes had wings and feathers like chickens did, because if you look at their small arms, they look exactly like a wing skeleton if it was like backwards or whatever. You know what I mean?
But I just heard that even the designs we draw them as and stuff, because we just go off the shapes of the bones and stuff, they may not look anything like that, or their eyes may fall differently.
How can we know what colors they are? We can't know what color they are, or like the skin that they had, or anything like that. So
They're like rainbows, and they're fucking turquoise. And
I think it's weird how people are
they
like,
glow in the dark.
we can carbon date this. It's like, what the hell does that mean?
how do you figure that out in the first place?
Yeah.
Like, the fuck?
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I don't like any of those movies.
How do you not like?
It's just not
we literally,
entertaining.
the last podcast, me and Declan were talking about how could anyone not like Jurassic Park?
It's just not entertaining.
Do you like jump scares at all?
It came. It doesn't have jump scares
Yeah,
really.
it does. Of the raptors and shit.
1993, dude. It still holds up to this day. It's
I
brilliantly.
think, I think it's because of when in number 2 when it ate that dog. I was like, fuck this movie. And every
Does
other
it eat a
movie-
dog?
Yeah, it eats a Rottweiler, my favorite kind of dog.
Oh man.
When does it eat a dog?
In the beginning of the second one.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he picks up the house, the little dog house.
It has to be later on.
It's
It has
in
to
the
be
beginning
when.
of the movie.
It has to be at the end when they bring the T-Rex to San Diego.
I thought there was in the beginning.
No, they go. They find out there's another island.
San Diego.
That was on today. I was watching that. The whale's vagina. There's another island. That's the Lost World. So then they end up getting Ian to go over there. They go there. That company is taking all the dinosaurs. At the end of the movie, they're taking them over, but the T-Rex gets out. And then the T-Rex is like walking around at the end of San Diego.
No, I thought that
And
was
it's
the beginning of the
drinking
movie.
water in the pool.
Yeah, and then it eats the dog.
I don't remember eating a dog, but yeah,
Good.
traumatizing.
Traumatizing.
Block that one out.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but yeah, no, they were like pretty fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, they were saying for their like, I don't know if it was the robotics. For the
Animatronics
robotics,
or whatever.
yeah, animatronics for them to be so good.
Yeah.
Well, it's
at
just
that time.
ridiculous. Like it's scary watching the eye and how they made it dilate. Like
That's cool though. Yeah.
it's fucking freaky.
How do you feel about that? It compared to like Jurassic World with Chris Pratt and stuff.
Chris Pratt's an angel.
I hate Chris.
I love Chris Pratt.
Why?
He's just in real life. He's kind of doucher.
And Parks and
Because
Rec
of what
he
he
was
did.
so
Yeah.
good.
And
Yeah.
now he's fucking Mario and he's Garfield now. Give me a break. He's in Lego. Like he's gonna voice fucking everything.
So what, dude? He's
Yeah,
him.
man.
He's not him.
You need a super team of him, The Rock. I don't know,
All
Kevin Hart.
overexposed,
just like
overexposed actors.
real hilarious though.
The Rock will be dressed in a safari
He'll
shirt
be in the
for
jun-
every movie.
He'll be
he's
in the
in.
jungle. Kevin Hart will play some short guy, like he always does.
What is that book?
He has no control.
Is that
about
a
being
book?
short.
What?
Jeanette McCurdy's
What
book?
book?
Yeah,
Holy shit, that's funny.
it's about how
all her nudes.
happy she was about her mother dying, and she reveals all the whole story and a lot of stuff about being on Nickelodeon. And
She was happy that her mother died.
yes,
This is what the book's called. It looks like.
yeah, it's called like
I'm glad my mom died.
yeah.
Is it like a plot twist? Like she's not glad that she
No.
died. Oh shit, that
No,
she died.
is- no,
I think it's a plot twist where she's actually ecstatic, not just glad.
Well, I mean,
Super
like
happy.
like I'm glad my mom died. She's a piece of shit, but like I'm glad because she's not suffering type shit.
I don't think so.
Don't know. Haven't read the book.
Haven't finished it, but she
Hasn't opened the cover yet.
the mom is not a good person
Hmm.
and treated her like shit and would always tell her she needs to lose weight and all kinds of shit.
But still her mom.
Yeah, but sometimes you could break off that.
Yeah, I haven't talked to my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure you don't wish him to be dead. I don't think anyone wishes.
I
A
just
lot of
wouldn't
people
care.
don't wish harm. Sometimes it happens and people just don't care. But I haven't met anyone in my family where I'm just like, yeah, but there's people I know, if something happened to them, I would be like, yeah, I feel nothing towards it. I don't feel bad. I don't feel sad, but I feel nothing. And I think that's weird, but you feel that way sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to share?
I guess I feel like that. Couple. I don't know, but it's about people I don't know.
Yeah.
Like when I see asshole motorcyclists bobbing and weaving that hit somebody, it's like, what'd you expect, dude?
Yeah.
I hate drunk drivers.
That's crazy. It says
Yeah.
X1204. That's my number.
What,
At
number for
work.
what? Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, 1204.
Whoa.
That's why they got that one. They knew.
Weird. Ugh. Now say money is falling from the sky.
No, Gumballs. Do you see that movie?
Mm-mm.
Bedtime Stories.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I feel like a long time ago. I don't remember it very well.
When you're babysitting children.
Yeah.
No, it's fine to watch kiddie movies as adults. That's what keeps you young.
Do you guys have do you guys think you have changed on some of your views as you were younger, from when you were younger to now?
Maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like 30 isn't old.
No, well, yeah, I guess so. But I mean, like, did you ever like try and steal a girl from anybody, or
I didn't try, but if it happened,
Did you? Oh, I'm saying, like, okay, did you ever do it?
No,
Nah, I was always really shy. With
I'm not
girls
that
growing
fucking
up, so.
smooth, bro. To be like, Mr. Stay a girl, I can't.
Could just be a girl that's interested in you more
Yeah.
than she is in her boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah,
I think I've like told girls I like them before when they've had boyfriends.
Yeah.
I like you.
I feel like in elementary school and shit.
no, yeah. I think like in junior high. And high
I'm being
school.
mean to you. I like you.
I think I've had situations where I'm like, yo, I don't care that your dude knows this, but I like you.
I've been somebody's
But
like
I don't
rebound
think I've
before.
been like
But-
I'm gonna get you from.
Like, I don't know if I technically stole her from her boyfriend. Her name was Lindsay, and she was a cheerleader at Ike, and she was dating this guy named Roy. And then me and her like had math class, and we started flirting, and she ended up breaking up with him, and then dating me for a little bit. You know, and it's like, well, you guys haven't.
That kind of feels cool though.
That's what I was okay, but even though I didn't want to be like cocky about it, but yeah, I feel kind of cool doing that,
Yeah.
right?
because you're.
I
Like,
feel like she was popular, he was popular, and then I got the popular girl from him. But I'm saying like now
that's a fucking Disney movie right there, bro. Like those teenage
the
Disney
Hallmark
movies.
movies.
Like if you
The
but
outcast gets the cool girl.
now though, if you were flirting with like a married chick at like a supermarket or something like that, and then she like divorced her husband and like married you or whatever.
But that happens though. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
definitely does. Well, like that's my situation now. Is like I've been talking to this girl who we had a thing in high school, and now she's been with this guy for how long? And it's like I keep on like kind of pressing. She's like not telling me no and all that. And it's like I feel horrible now, like stealing.
Is she married?
No, but still,
BFD.
dude, what?
BFD.
What does that mean?
Big fucking deal. That's what Michael
Oh.
Scott tells Jim when they're on the booze cruise. Jim lets it slip that he likes Pam, and then he's like, but she has a fiance, and he's like, BFD. He's like, that's not married, and it's kind of true. I hate to be a dick, but if you really like
See,
someone,
but you're saying you'd hate to be a dick, but you kind of are.
yeah,
and,
but
like,
if
I feel
you
like
like
that, too.
someone, but you got that bond though.
because I mean
you got that Jim and Pam bond.
you can't worry about the other guy because it's not like you're intentionally trying to hurt him or anything like
But-
that, you know.
But say that happens to you now. Put yourself in the dude's shoes, and somebody steals
Yeah,
your
of
girl.
course. But
Well, yeah, but
I'd
You
feel
see
more
how
ups-
I'm saying?
I'd
Like,
be
yeah,
more
but
upset
if
at my
we were-
girlfriend though, not at you. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Like I'd be more upset at my girlfriend, not
Fuck
at
that
like,
shit. My fists are flying either way. Her and him.
Everybody's catching these animals.
Everyone's catching them. I'm
Um,
cashing checks. But no, but like again, if me and her got a stronger bond, then that's what it is.
But okay, but then,
Like some dudes start hitting up Crystal from high school on Facebook.
dang, you wouldn't feel bad if she just left you for him.
Of course.
But you're like, I mean, if you got a stronger bond,
But she,
Go for it.
But that's the whole thing is, I was like, you know what this dude's trying to do, and I don't think maybe he was. He was just fucking weird. Like, yeah, we're once a week we meet up. We're survivalists. You know, if you want to come out here, we do things like teach it, and it was like,
yeah,
fucking
it's
weird.
like naked and afraid, but
But we're naked and we're not afraid.
we're in a hotel. What's going on here?
But anyways, he would just hit her up and be like, here's the group link if you want to go to it. And Crystal's just like, all right. And I was like, dude, he's getting like trying to talk to you too much. She's like, nah. She's like, he's not. And then girls fucking, even my wife being old as she is, girls get naive to like guys that are trying. Like, no, he's not into
I
me.
slipped and fell.
No, but like he's not into me. I'm like, dude, I know dudes. Like, yeah, he might be into you.
Is she being DM'd?
Yeah,
Dang,
On
slid
Facebook.
right into them DMs.
on Facebook
Mm-hmm.
if that's a DM.
yeah.
Direct message, yes.
But
PM, personal message.
I eventually got to the point I'm like, yeah, you just need to cut that off. And then she's like, yeah, he's not really messaging me more, but I'm just gonna block him or whatever.
See, so like you
But
guys,
so it's like the thing is like if he had a bond with her and knew her really well and knew things, that could be very intimidating for me. Being like, man, they have history, and man, you know, like if her ex came back around, I wouldn't give a shit because he's fucking retarded. I'm not supposed to say that word. I'm sorry, but he's fucking stupid. Like I saw his recent videos. He does videos about like
exactly
mushrooms.
like
He makes YouTube videos about mushrooms, and he has a lab coat on, and it's really filmed bad.
Doesn't
He's
your
like,
cousin love mushrooms? Like,
Huh?
or doesn't like Rudy love
No, my
Okay.
family.
Rudy would lose
wait,
his
who
fucking
was
mind.
it? Who was it that was on the
It's
cast?
his younger brother. Jake.
Oh, it was Jake. Oh, okay, it was Jake that he likes mushrooms. So
My
I like
mom
that too.
and all of them are about natural shit. So my whole family on that side, they all have
Gotcha.
shroom. I don't. My mom hasn't. done shrooms.
Emilio definitely hasn't.
No, but I'm talking
You
about
said everybody on that side of the
on
family.
on Dawn's side.
Oh.
So like Sophia's done them, Jake has done them, Dawn hasn't, my mom hasn't, but the siblings have, and they're cool with it, bro. But he says,
Hell yeah.
stay for the. What does he say? Her ex. He's like, stay for the info, hang for the journey on every video, and I just go keep playing them. Like they were just so good. I have no fear of him ever coming back, and she fucking hated him.
That wasn't my question. My question is, you don't feel bad for stealing somebody else's girl?
No.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends. But I mean, would you feel better if she broke up with him before you guys started to talk?
But
more?
that is what he.
Or-
That is like stealing the
It'd
girl,
still be
though,
stealing her.
because she's like getting into it.
I guess
She's just doing it properly.
I guess I'd feel bad, but at the same time, it's like if I really liked her, then I wouldn't really care as much. But I don't know. I'd be
But
okay.
it's like, November's Men's Mental Health Month, and it's like, to me, that would be fucked up if I lost my girl to somebody else
Yeah.
because they had a fling in high school or whatever, and then now I'm doing it to some. Like, I'm trying to put myself in his shoes.
I lost my ex in high school to another guy, and they did have connections, and I didn't worry about them though. But they had. I was friends with him in 8th grade. He slept over at our grandma's one time,
See, but
and I knew him well. We both liked her a lot. We both would talk about how we both wanted her. Like, oh, she's mine. Oh no, she's mine.
She's mine.
So wait,
It's like we're watching Wedding Singer, and I'm like, see, this is how I feel about her. He goes, that's how I feel about her. I'm like,
He says it just louder than one
yeah.
of you.
I'm like, all right.
See, and my point is like back in the day, at that point, it would probably felt cool because I fucking stole that chick.
Well, 'cause-
but now I'm thinking like, it's
Would
kind
you-
of an asshole move for me to do.
would you feel bad if they were already on the brink of breaking up and that she just happened?
That
to,
would be completely different.
See, that's the thing, though. God damn it! You saw him yelling.
Because she leaves him
doing it on
just
the mic.
because of you.
But
That's
see,
one
that's
thing.
what happened to
But-
me though. Was we moved. His uncle lived a few houses down. I'll never know. Actually, I bumped into her. I should have asked her. I asked her a lot of questions when we bumped into each other about 8 months ago. Lot of questions that she threw at me that I had no answers for, and it was fine because I didn't care.
Just came out of a bush. Ernie?
Nope, it was at Marshall's.
I think you told me about this. I'm gonna grab another cup of water.
But it's his uncle lived down the corner, so I don't know if he ever went there. And once they started dating, I never saw him there. But we were dating. Summer came, and she just eventually was like slowly breaking away from me. She lived with me. She's like, I'm moved back into my parents' house. I'm like,
why?
dude, we lived with each other our whole senior year. Like, we ditched all the time. We had sex all the time. And then how's this going? Weird. Why are you moving back? I was getting bugged out, and I was trying to be like, look, I got a bank account now. I don't know why you're leaving. I was telling her all these things because I didn't have my ID yet. And I'm like, look, I got my driver's license. And then just out of nowhere, I heard through the grapevine she was talking to dude, and dude would see us, and he was terrified of me in high school, and we would
That was
walk
a
by.
weird detail, but okay.
No, dude, I had to throw that out there. I would
You know who
break
you are.
him.
You know who you are.
No, I don't give a fuck about me anymore. It's whatever.
I'm married.
I'm married, dog.
Try to come for Crystal now, man. See what happens.
I got
family.
I got family. But that's what he took her from me, because out of nowhere she just was like, yeah, we're done. But then the next thing was she was with him.
But do you think that's his fault, or do you think that was just her?
That's all.
own
It's
thing?
all on her.
It's on her. Yeah. So it's not even your fault. It's not that dude's
But
fault.
did I
It's
want
both
to
of their
whoop?
faults.
Did I want to whoop his ass? 100%.
Yeah.
100%. He was gonna. I found out. I called and I talked so much shit to him. He was like, and then I saw him walking into Sunrise Mall, and I was like, I'm gonna go find him. And he was trying to leave Zoomies fast as hell as I exited Macy's. And I walked hella fast, threw him against the brick wall, and he's like, oh, man, what do you want? And
Why does it smell like shit over here?
and he was hella scared. He
Get your
ran.
shit.
I pushed him every time I pushed him. He tried to run further, and he ran away from me.
Did you plant
But
like,
I-
merchandise on
Yeah.
him and get him arrested for Macy's?
No.
No,
I
this is
wasn't.
at sunrise.
And I wasn't working at all. After my
Ernie's like Mike Myers, just fucking walking everywhere.
after my
Next up to
girlfriend
the
broke up
dude.
with me, I was on the couch, not moving, and didn't want to do anything, and was heartbroken. And threw up every morning because I could picture them having sex, and I just
That's what you always think. Not you personally, but I felt like that too. Like,
So
she's gonna go fuck somebody else.
No, but that's the thing is I knew she was.
Oh yeah.
She already was because she literally went from me to him. So what you're explaining happened to me, and I was that guy. But at the end of the day, what am I gonna do? She's the one that decided it. He was there. I don't know how much he pursued it. I may never know how much he pursued it. That's something I probably can't even talk to her and be like, hey, so how much did he pursue you while we were together?
Who
Like,
cares? Bring
yeah.
it up.
Huh?
Just bring it up.
Like,
Fuck
when did
it.
you guys start talking? How long has it been? Like, just things like that. It's not weird to ask.
I mean, like when I talked to her 8 months ago or so.
But I guess it's been to the point where it's kind of weird to ask about it now. Huh?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I asked. We got in a fight one time, and supposedly I took her virginity. In one fight near the end, she's like, "And you never took my virginity," and I was like, like what the fuck? So for years it bugged me. I would think of her exes, like when we were in junior high, she dated this guy. I wonder if he did it, or wonder if. So when we were hanging out, or not hanging out, when I saw her that day, I was like, I have to ask you, like, why did you say that? And did you make it up? She's like, no, this one guy, and his name was this, and he didn't go to our school. And
I have a boyfriend, Ringo.
George
Star?
Michael Glass. That's from Brady Bunch.
No, McCartney.
Yeah, and she was like, I was upset, she said, about the dude that she was with or left me for. This was before me. She was upset he lost his virginity because that's where they had a connection, and I should have knew that he could have came back in the picture. But so she went and hooked up with this dude, and then she's like, he stuck it in like 6 times, and I ran out the window afterwards. I was like, oh. I was like, all right, well.
All right.
She's like, I still count you as my first, though. That when people tell me, or we talk about it, and I was like, all right, we're fucking 30. We're in our fucking close to 40s.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
You know,
no more.
Ernie was like,
No,
Right, I'm the first.
I really don't give a shit.
do you think you'd be better off if you stayed with her?
That'd be a horrible answer to say, yeah. No.
Okay, I shouldn't say better off. How much different do you think your life would be?
Oh, my life would have been a lot different.
Like for me, I would
Sadly, I probably wouldn't have as much anxiety because I wouldn't have gone to different routes. Because I used to go flying with her.
that's crazy.
And I had no fear of flying.
Because I was thinking, like, if I stayed with this girl that I'm like messaging right now, I honestly think that would I trade my life for it now? No, but I think I'd be in a better place because she was more driven. She is actually she just found out that she passed her bar test.
Nice.
She's a lawyer.
See, like
And so, like,
I
for
don't think she
me-
was that successful. But I think me personally, I wouldn't have fell into the traps I fell into. But that's the route I took.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Same.
and it's like I'd rather be fucked up right now and have her and have Logan.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't trade my life that I have now, but I honestly think I'd be better off. I'd probably be a lot more structured, probably have had a career at a younger age, just because she was so driven. Like, she wanted to be a psychologist. Found out that's what a lot of students want to be, right? They want to be psychologists, and then they find out that's not what they want, and then she ended up being a lawyer. But it's like, she's been going
Hey,
to school
Crystal's a lawyer.
Is she?
No, her last name's lawyer.
It's close enough.
Loyer. Yeah, I think my life would have probably been a little bit better off. I'd at least be in a better place right now.
Yeah.
But again, I won't.
But I think about that with a lot of things. Like if I stayed in football, I was like, I think I'd have been great at football, to be honest with you, because I was better shape then, and I was a lot faster for a big guy. They used to fucking change my position all through the summer because I kept losing weight and bulking up hella good. So I would turn to a lineman, turn to a linebacker. Then they're like getting to the point where like you might be fullback, and I was like, fucking A, sounds awesome. But then I was like, I don't want to go to practice every day, and I don't want to lose.
I don't know
And I
why
quit.
stopped.
And I quit before it even got started. I didn't even got pads or anything.
Me neither.
So
So about you? You have
turning point.
an experience, yeah?
I mean,
Like, what if
I
you
mean,
and,
like
you and Casey been with each other since what grade?
my senior year, but it's been like 11 years.
That's
So,
fucking long.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm in the boat with long.
and like she's a doctor now, so I mean, she's went through medical school. She's pretty driven too.
Does I always think, and I've told this to Crystal about you, that I would feel like you're in her shadow because how successful she
No,
is.
I don't mind that at all. I just want to be able to contribute, and I feel like I'm not in a
I
good.
wouldn't mind that at all either.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%. But I just think there's some guys like people that get famous. They break up sometimes when Ann Faris and Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt blew up and he distanced himself from Anna Faris because he was getting bigger, and that's just what happens. A lot of people can't handle being in the shadow, and sometimes the people that are rising up feel like you're holding me down. So that's why I said, like, sometimes it's just rough. And that's why I told Crystal before I go, I wonder if Jake ever feels like it's pretty intimidating, someone that's like a doctor or
Yeah.
good
Like
like
we've
doctor.
been together for so long that it's like just normal at this point. You know what I mean? But
I mean, I guess it'd be nice to
Yeah.
have like my own sugar mama.
That's what I was gonna say. Like when I was dating Suzanne, like
Yeah, but she was not your age.
it doesn't matter. She still makes way more money than me, and she was like, "Oh, her past relationship, her partner wasn't comfortable with her making more money." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like,
I wouldn't give a shit,
exactly. Like,
How much older was she than you, though?
she is 46. I'm 31.
Yeah.
So 15 years.
yeah, I told Casey that I'd be cool with being a stay-at-home dad eventually. Like I'll clean, I'll like cook shit.
Julio
I'll just,
does
like,
that.
Hmm?
Julio. You remember Julio from
Yeah.
Pasquale?
Does he work at Pasquale's?
He picked up more time now because I think his wife had to get a different job, a less
Oh.
paying job. But I mean, he was a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah.
I think that'd be dope. I think I'd be good at it.
I've been basically it for all Logan's younger years.
Yeah, but you
I
don't
mean,
cook or do a lot of cleaning or anything like
No.
that, though. It's like-
but when
Stay-at-home bud.
when he was little, I had to just raise him. It wasn't about cleaning or what. I cleaned up
Yeah.
after him,
yeah,
but that was not easy. And doing
They both had
homeschooling,
McDonald's. He only cleans up.
yeah, I had to crumple it up. Homeschooling was not fucking it at all.
Yeah, I
it
bet.
was fucking stupid. I could not handle that. But yeah, I mean, that's what my friend Rodney says he does, because he doesn't work and his girlfriend does. So he's like, I just make sure things are clean, I cook, and I'm like, dude, I don't
Yes,
do
ma'am.
any of that. I don't do any of that, man. I need to start doing that kind of stuff. Just lazy, dude.
yeah.
I'm-
But
I'm-
Crystal
Man, I
probably
wish you
appreciate
guys-
it though.
She would,
Oh, she definitely would.
but
Who
I'm,
wouldn't?
I'm just selfish in the fact that I want something to happen for me, and I want to go do something. So I'm constantly like either daydreaming about it, or I'm like working on it, like looking up things and trying to figure out things like, how do I get money and how do I do this, how do I do that. Doesn't help.
Yeah,
I could be just cleaning. What are you doing?
It's definitely chipped.
Thanks,
just throw it away, man.
Inspector Gadget. That glass right there, chipped.
Sorry, I'm
Get some better
observant.
glasses, Ernie. The hell's your problem?
No, it's fine. Just observe.
Just get him a different one. Like, what are you doing, man? Come on.
I grabbed this.
What did you? Oh, you just get some water.
Some Wawa.
My water's so far away. It's all the way over there.
I challenge you to just
Oh,
make it there in a dolphin dive.
I don't know if I don't even know how to do that.
Logan then went to Bucky's today.
Oh, yeah, do you like it?
Boosies. Somebody called it Boosies on Instagram.
Boosies.
I guess he was half awake. They went fishing, so on their way back,
I seen
That
that.
sucks.
they woke him up.
Did you say that
I'm
sucks?
just kidding. I'm just joking.
I hate fishing. I don't like fishing at all.
Why?
I think it's fun.
I just think it's boring.
I thought it was boring too, but then I went with
You
my
sat
buddy.
there and you just had your thoughts, had
No,
your beer.
you don't do that. The way me and my buddy Brian fished, you don't just cast it and sit. You cast, reel, cast. You're casting all day, dude.
They got the
They
lure.
caught. They caught.
What do you fish for? Have you ever fished?
Yeah, I've done it a few times. I've went
Bare
to like
hand.
bass before. No, like just like a man-made pond.
You said bass?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bass, you toss it in there. They're aggressive fish, so they're either going to strike right then and there, or you bait them. You just cast, reel.
I've done like trout and stuff before too, and like things like
They
that.
caught
but-
a shit ton
yeah.
of fish.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
where
saw
they
Logan
went.
caught the most crappie. They're called crappies.
I don't know. What's a crappie?
It's a fish.
It's the
Look
same
it up,
name
Tim.
coming in and going out. It's a crappie.
Yeah, dude, fishing like on the river, you're floating down the whole time, and like I said, and then especially fishing with Brian, because Brian's actually really good at fishing.
Who's Brian?
You've never met him. This is a guy who I worked with at.
I'm like,
Oh yeah,
my-
Brian. That's right. Yeah.
Huh?
Brian. That's right. Yeah.
oh yeah, him. Mhm.
my
the
sister.
guy with the.
my sister's husband.
No
His name's
way.
Brian, and he fishes.
Does he?
Yeah.
I bet you he sucks.
But you suck at fishing.
Yeah, on the river, you cast, and it's funny. Like you can use jerk baits or crank
Whoa
baits.
there.
Whoa. And
Have you
one,
tried jerkmates?
one time I was pulling the bait right next to the boat, and you just see the fish like start to go after it,
That's pretty cool.
but you can't just.
I don't know. I don't like catching my food. I like just it being
I just
served.
do catch and release whenever I go. I don't ever
Catching my
eat
food.
them.
They took all the food. They took all the fish in
Really?
Logan's picture.
Nice.
Yeah.
They'll probably sell
the
it.
dad cooks it. No, he cooks it.
He ain't gonna cook 30 crappie.
No?
I would sell some of it.
Can you do that?
Yeah. How do you think a lot of places get their food?
Well, real quick, because I said jerkmates. You ever, every fucking
Real quick, let's back this up to something totally
Speaking of semen, let's
porno, always start off with it. Do you like jerking off alone? Or they say some shit
like
like
the little
that.
ad or whatever that's like before it.
But does everybody go like, no? Like after they
I just
say
ignore it. I don't know.
Like, can I get to the skip at 5? It's like 5, 4, 3, 2, jerk off time. Do you like jerking off alone? No, because I'm here with my boys.
I know. It's like
There's a
you can-
clip that did that.
That's pouring out. What's that from? What is that from?
I don't know. Think about it.
Oh, it's Wilfred. You ever watch that movie?
TV
The
show?
show? Yeah.
So fucking
he
weird.
dresses like a dog, right? Or it is a dog.
His dog
It's
looks
a dog.
It's his dog, but that's how he sees him or some shit.
Only him.
Yeah.
I see.
I never saw the end of it. But anyway, this guy that I think was like stealing from them, he's like, hey man, you come over and we'll porn out. And they just start watching porn together. It was fucking weird.
Dude, I was at a party once. A good friend of mine from high school. It was probably a couple years. Oh.
And they're playing that in the background of the music.
No, we were all sitting in the living room and he just put it on. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, this isn't
You
something
hear the
you do.
record stop.
This isn't what you do. And then he started throwing up hella bad in his bathroom. And he was yelling at his sister through the bathroom door to grab all our keys. And Crystal was with me then. So it was like our first year dating. And I'm like, I'm not drinking. Like, no. She's like, give me your keys. I'm like, no. And my friend Corbin was there, and he's like, hell no, I'm not giving you my keys. I'm not drunk. It was just the weirdest fucking
Yeah.
experience.
See, that made me so
Porn
mad.
is, you hear porn slapping in the background. He's screaming in the bathroom going,
Through the vents.
just get their keys, while he's vomiting hella bad. And she's yelling at us, give me your keys. And I'm just like, no.
This is me now.
But back to Bucky's, he had a bad sleep. He got woken up. Crystal said he wasn't in the greatest mood. When he was there, he was half awake, and he didn't get to experience the real Bucky's, I guess.
The full experience of
It's
the.
just the
I'm like,
jazz
what
little
did
shit.
chipmunk.
I'm like, what did he get while he was there? Did he get a shirt? And she's like, no, he just got a Slurpee. I was like,
Yeah, it's just a
you
gas
get that
station.
at 7-Eleven, I
It's
guess. But
seriously-
everybody buys hoodies and shirts and shit.
Yeah. It's just a big
I guess it would
cultural
be
thing.
like
Who is it?
Balenciaga or something. It's just a fucking brand.
Donnie's girlfriend wants
His current?
wants. It made me think of a Bucky shirt, a hoodie that's popular now, but no one gets it. From like Costco, there's a certain brand that they have.
Kirkland.
Kirkland hoodies are there, and people rock them.
Okay.
It's like a popular thing now to wear. I'm pretty sure it's
So I
Kirkland,
got a Costco card, bitch. What now?
but you can't find them though. Donnie said Donnie's been looking for them. Go in there to get her one, and it blows me away because remember when NASA was hella popping?
Yeah.
NASA, the actual space station.
Yeah, people were
NASA,
wearing hoodies,
Yeah.
sweats. Why?
I don't know, man.
I feel like
But-
it wasn't everybody, and you just probably seen nerds wearing them.
To be honest, it was on a lot of
Just
YouTube
NASA
channels.
employees.
And
Those
you
are
watch a
lot.
lot of nerdy shit, right?
Take it
And
easy.
stars are starting to align.
I don't know about that. I don't know if they're all nerdy, but they all.
Do you
rock.
guys consider Mr. Beast nerdy?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Or like shows like that?
Did
I
you?
feel like he's like super doped up on like anxiety meds sometimes. Like
He
when you
probably
see
is.
when you see him smile, he's like,
He's super awkward. He's an awkward dude.
He's probably autistic.
That's
Tina.
a
I
bold
just-
move, Kyle. That's a bold move,
I
Kyle.
just think of Tina when she says I'm artistic, but she's autistic. Hello, God, it's me, Tina from school.
I love Bob's Burgers so much.
I have
This
to be in the
isn't
mood.
Tina. This is Dina.
I have to be in the mood. It's weird. Like
No
I
way,
really,
dude. We used to watch that all the time
I-
over at the house on Laura.
I really enjoy the show, but Crystal put it on. Sometimes it just doesn't hit.
I just watched one the other day. I can't remember. It was like one of the newer episodes, and I was
Family Guy hits from
laughing
all the time,
hard.
by the way. But
Family Guy. Yeah,
Family Guy usually I could put
It's a
on
classic.
anytime, and I'm like fine.
and South
And I'm
Park.
not one of those guys that are like, oh, the early ones were better. They're all fucking good.
Yeah,
I'm not a hater. I'm not gonna be jump on that train and be like, oh, let's tribalism. We all hate it. It's all good to me. I don't like American Dad though.
I've never really got into it too much. I watched it if there's nothing else, but
People can't believe I'm not into Futurama.
Oh, me
I
neither.
never got into it either.
I can't. I've tried. It's not funny.
They
to
said
me.
it's not. Sometimes it's not funny. It's like a more serious show or something.
It traumatized me when I was a
Loser.
kid, dude. Because it came on one time, and I was like,
Fuck,
"What the
as a
fuck is
kid.
this shit?" And then I got kind of scared of it and never watched it
I've
again.
only seen it as an adult.
Yeah,
Never seen it as a kid.
I used to surf Adult Swim all the time when I was a kid.
I remember when
That TV
Adult
in my
Swim
room.
came out.
I loved Adult Swim. Me
Huh?
and my boy used to watch all the weird shit, and Crystal's like, I don't get it.
It's like home videos. The what's
Well,
the-
That's the
Aqua
first time
Teen,
I heard
dude.
Bob's voice. What's his name? H. John Benjamin
Yeah, but on what?
on home video.
Oh, okay.
He was the coach.
oh
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Right, that's the same one, right?
think
Where
so.
they had like the crappy drawing.
yeah,
Yeah.
The hair was all like weird looking.
Mhm.
Still,
He was
Aqua
the
Teen Hunger
coach.
Force was my jam, dude. I used to watch
That
all
was
the
pretty
time.
That's the one
good.
with the hamburger and like the fry and Coke and stuff.
It's a piece of meat wad,
Oh, whatever.
fry
There's
lot.
no hamburger in there.
Nope.
There's got to be. There's fries and a drink. There's
It's
got
a
to be.
meat wad, dog.
There's got to be a burger somewhere in there.
Fry
Who's
lot.
who was the
Neighbor.
neighbor? Yeah,
Carl.
just the annoying ass neighbor.
What?
He just, this is how you got to do it. I want strippers. He always just like was fucking horrible, dude.
What is a Space Ghost, by the way? Is it like a talk show? Because I've always kind of seen
It
it.
was
but
an
never really-
old cartoon back in the day.
Well, I knew it was on
Hanna-Barbera.
Adult Swim.
I remember
Hanna-Barbera.
the cartoon,
But then they
vaguely.
made it a talk
Space
show
Ghost,
that was
Coast to Coast.
super awkward.
Oh, okay.
The Mantis.
Yeah.
I never
And
really
Space
watched
Ghost
it.
Coast to Coast. That's what it was called.
So many weird, like when Cartoon Network first came out, I was so blown away as a kid because I was, I don't know, pretty young, and the fact that cartoons would not stop coming on was such a cool idea to me. But they only played like old Tom and Jerry type shit back then. There was no original shows yet at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Just Scooby Doo, Tom and Jerry.
But then they eventually started doing their own things and all that.
I used to love like Ed, Ed and Eddie. I'd watch like Codename
but
Kids
that's
Next
like
Door.
those are all like Nick and
No,
stuff.
Ed and Eddie's
No.
Cartoon Network.
Is it?
Yeah, so was Codename Kids Next Door. That's Cartoon Network. Used to love that one. I
Curse
don't
the
know.
Cowardly Dog.
Oh, dude, that I used to watch that like late at night, dude.
You see, all
That was
this
creepy out.
I didn't watch any of those. Crazy.
Yeah, I was watching Doug.
Well,
I couldn't
watched
get into
Doug.
that. I couldn't get
Doug
into
was
Doug.
like 93, 94.
I remember my
when it
older
first
sister, like my oldest sister, watched Doug, but I never got into it because I was like a little
came- How
bit
old's
past
your
my
sister?
time. My old, I have two older ones. One's like a year and a half older than me. The other one's like 5 years older than me. So, yeah,
Yeah, Doug, Rugrats, Ren and Stimpy.
I just
all
love
that shit.
Rugrats.
We
Rugrats
all-
was a jam.
Did you know that Tommy was a preemie?
Really,
I think they said that.
Yeah, but did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Not while I was watching.
Yeah,
it.
me neither.
How was he a premium though?
They show an episode where he actually like talks about it. Like I can't remember what he says, but he's like, I remember my mom having to touch me through these gloves and all that, and he's like in the preemie thing.
Teaching kids things.
Yeah, I never caught that.
Do you have your kid watch Bluey?
He
Bluey-
does sometimes.
Bluey's so
Oh, I forgot to watch
fucking
that
good.
episode you told me about.
It was
Were
pretty
they farting?
popular.
Yeah, the farting one. Bluey's so good. Dude. I'll watch it without a kid.
It's pretty popular with my second graders when I was teaching.
Like Logan will put on Bluey, Crystal will put on Bluey. Like
Is that
it's just-
good?
It's just funny the way they handle things and do things. The way they teach things. It's not even teaching. It's just
Lessons to be learned.
kind of, but it's just good. Like the whole. There's a whole episode that the dad's trying to teach them how to play chess, and they keep making their own rules up through the whole thing, and then it just gets good. I don't know how to explain it. It's just really well done to show how a family is and how you kind of act. There's no real lessons. I mean, there's a little bit
so
of
cool
lessons.
because my family wasn't like that.
No.
I have a half brother who lives in SoCal who
Was his name Christopher?
who was dealing drugs, and then I don't even talk to my dad anymore. That me and my mom aren't that functional. I'm not like, we don't argue and all that, but I'm not like hella get close to her.
Yeah.
You guys aren't taking trips together. You guys went to Legoland.
That's her wanting to do that. I don't. I just want to stay at home, dude. I don't want to be bothered. I just want to stay at home. Like,
What are you doing here then?
Huh?
What are you doing here then?
making sure you're okay.
But I could tell you that on the phone.
I told you I'd come by.
Well, all right.
Told you, what was it, Thursday I came over? Was it Thursday?
I am.
Yeah, I
I don't
think
remember
so.
you saying that you're gonna come by.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Because you were like, hey, you want to come by? I'm bored. And I was like, oh, I'll come by soon.
I?
And then I came by, we did the podcast. I left after Jake, and I was like, I'll come back on Sunday. Because that's when I didn't have Axton.
you have him for the weekend though, right?
But Isis she went to the 49er game. So,
Is she dating anyone?
I don't know. And Felicia.
Well, you would have to know because
No.
there are kids around there.
We have a thing.
What if he's like a drug dealer or some shit?
We have a thing where it's like we don't want our partner to meet our kids until it's like after 6 months, and then she said that she would want to meet our partner before then, before the kids do. I don't know. I don't really care.
I can't remember what she looks like anymore.
Short Mexican. I don't think you've ever seen her, to be honest
I
with
thought I did,
Sure
but maybe I'm
makes-
thinking of
you. She was at
one of our cousins. Which one of our cousins has a girl that has a wonky eye?
a wonky
Is it a
eye.
lazy
Yeah,
eye
like
or
her eye
what?
kind of goes off to the side. You don't know? It's not Boogie's. I don't know.
Boogie had that black girl, and then she had. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Maybe. I think her name's Crystal. Maybe, I don't know.
Do you have a lot of cousins? Are you Mexican?
No, I'm all white.
I know, but do you have a lot of cousins?
Why do you do that
No, not
gesture?
at all.
What?
He's I'm all white, and I just was being stupid. Why do you do that gesture? I'm all white.
Pats his chest.
I'm all white. No, just kidding.
Salutes Hitler. Hello.
Just
No,
kidding, but seriously,
I have a
just kidding.
super small family, like maybe like 20 people. No, I don't
Jesus.
know, maybe like 30.
We have like 20 cousins
Yeah.
going,
And a lot of them don't need to.
I guess I do
Procreate.
actually. I have family on my dad's side, but I don't know like any of my family on my dad's side except for like a handful of people. But I never talked to them or anything like that. So
Hey, me neither. I
yeah,
don't talk to my dad's side either anymore.
yeah, they're all pretty messed up. So
Not that they're messed up. They just flaked a couple of times.
mm.
And so
It's just weird, dude. It's weird having like, especially like for me having. I think even on our side, I don't talk to a lot of our uncles anymore, a lot of our cousins anymore.
well, it's
I
because
just think you just get older, and everyone else gets older, and
we have our own lives to live. But for me to think about how you're thinking about it, or you don't talk to those cousins, it's because. Well, I guess we don't talk to Uncle Mike's kids either. I was gonna say because it's
I talked to
My
Gabe
mom-
like that one time on the
he
FaceTime.
was weird.
He was
Talking about the pigeons.
no.
No, I'm talking about
Oh, on Facebook?
Yeah,
Yeah, what was he talking about?
I don't know, dude. He's just gotten like really awkward, really awkward, like to the
I-
point where I'm like, are you fucking autistic?
Yeah, he's not listening to this. I think he's autistic. I really do.
But he wasn't like that.
He was, dude. Only knew him up to like 8 or 12. Then he went to Vegas.
But the times that he's come back, like like when he was hanging out with Poppy, he wasn't like that.
Really?
And it wasn't like,
Every time he texts me and stuff, he's off.
yeah, it's fucking weird.
And then when we were talking, he was so weird, talking about his tattoos, and Yeah, he got a spider web on his fucking elbow, and it's like, dude, that's old school, like, jail shit.
Gangster shit, Mexican gangster shit.
And it's like, why? And that's when his dad, I guess, Mikey, was like, yeah, you don't need to rock that. You need to cover it up. And they can't tell me what to do. He's getting hella mad at me. I'm like,
Grandma always holds me in the. I was like, Grandma don't do shit to you.
And he's like, yeah, they wouldn't let me leave the house. And
Grandma thinks I'm gonna get shot up or something. It's like, what?
and my dad's like, that never fucking happened. And he's like, what are you talking about? He goes, I was like, I don't know. He told me no one would let him leave the house and all this.
Like, Grandma barricaded me in the third room to the right. You know what I'm talking about? Not the middle one.
She nailed it with wood and everything. Thought I was a fucking zombie.
There was salt circles.
You witch?
No, demons can't cross salt.
I'm thinking Hocus Pocus, bro.
I'm thinking of Supernatural,
I was
bro.
gonna say that's where I learned that from too. Yeah.
Oh, you guys
Supernatural.
watch girl shows? Okay, cool.
Supernatural, not a girl
Dude,
show.
what are you talking about? They date. Every episode has a hot girl in it.
Yeah, that's true.
The Dean's always trying to slide in them DMs.
He's
That'd
got
be a cool tattoo I want to get.
Slide in the DMs.
No. the pentagram with
Oh,
the
yeah.
flames,
Pretty
so
cool.
I can't be possessed. Show lore.
Isn't it kind of scary to have a pentagram on you, though?
But you don't understand what it means.
I know.
Just like Satanism isn't like they're not like what people depict them to be.
I
Like these people that are just like, oh, I'm going to sacrifice you and shit.
there was a dude that did a prank that he had a sticker that says "honk if you love Satan."
I seen that, and
Seen
then
that?
Jesus is like,
they would stay at the light, so someone had a honk. And then Jesus just pops out of the trunk, shaking his head, then goes back in.
that one kid in the van's like, oh,
He's come, second coming.
Well, my brother-in-law is obsessed with that show Supernatural, and for his Christmas one time, I got him a pillowcase that had Dean and
Moose.
oh my god, I'm so stupid. What's his name? Yeah,
Sam.
Sam. Thank you. Sam and Dean like laying on their backs, like shirtless, and they're like pretty much naked, but the sheet was covering their like junk or whatever. So I got him that, and he still uses it to this day.
I was gonna say, does he
yeah.
use it?
Yeah.
So you did a good job.
Dude, did you see the Scooby Doo crossover they did?
Oh yeah,
It's a good
It's a
show.
cartoon,
cool.
though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that
they
was
still like they went into Scooby Doo's world.
that's pretty cool. So that means they're connected to the DC universe. Supernatural is right.
Scooby Doo's
Really?
in DC.
The Scooby Doo's DC.
Is it?
It appears in DC.
I know
Yeah.
it's appeared in there. I didn't know it was DC though.
Well, it kind of is right technically.
That's like reaching, but yes,
that's just because
They were in a DC HeroClix set.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah. it's true. Yeah. All Warner Brothers.
Mhm.
That's probably what it is.
You guys ever heard of the Sandler verse? The Adam Sandler universe?
Yeah, every one of his movies is connected.
Yeah.
We should do that one of these times. Try to make
We're gonna end up like what's his name, Charlie, the wild card on
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
where you
Oh,
have
yeah.
the paper all on the walls. I thought of that. I was thinking about that the other day. If I did a bunch of pictures of Crystal and Logan, like printed them out and started putting them all over the house and stuff, and then had like strings and stuff
Yarn.
like that, yarn. And if they came home like, oh my god, and he lost his mind, like Crystal's like, what is all this? And my son's like laughing his ass off or whatever.
Just like
And they think I'm just like miserable the whole time, and I was trying to like figure out how to get to them.
to make it look like you engraved their names on your arm or something with a knife. That's how it.
Whoa, we went too far. No. Yeah, stuff like that would be funny, but it takes too much work. And I'm not down for all that work.
The amount of time you takes you to do that, you could have cleaned the garage out a little more.
Yep, exactly.
Dang.
Dude, I know we don't have much time, but much more time, but cleaning out the garage, dude, I just cleaned out a path. I was like out of breath, back hurting, my thighs were burning because I was squatting down to like pick up trash. And literally was like 20-25 minutes. And
It's
I'm
all
just
good.
like, fuck, dude, I hate that I'm out of shape. I hate it. Because I go to the gym and I'm hitting weights, dude. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And then I go bend over a couple times and it's like, my back.
Mm-hmm.
It's hurting because I don't use my back. And then my thighs because I'm squatting.
I think you're probably bending over at the waist instead of like squatting down.
No, I
So
squatted
that's gonna
because my
hurt your
thighs
back
hurt.
more.
Maybe you squatted and lifted awkwardly, and I don't know.
The twisting, jerking motion.
Yeah. What is
I think that's Family Guy.
Peter raised like? What did he
You
say?
lift with your back with a twisting, jerking motion.
He's like, yeah, jerk your back when you do it or whatever. God, he says. It's too fucking good. But anyways, there was a lot of life lessons today.
Yeah.
Are you gonna steal that girl?
I don't know. Oh, Lakers won.
Might as well
Like
at least
that
steal
beam.
something.
Like that being the
It's
Lakers.
one of the worst things ever, dude. You have a shirt? Ugh.
I went to school with the kid who does that.
He lights the beam.
Mm-hmm.
Let the players light the beam.
He's not all there, but
Dude, I'll be the beam
Just shines a
button
flashlight.
pusher.
like, yeah, you did it. You lit the beam.
I think it's dope though because they got a following on social media now.
Who cares?
It's-
They had
no,
cowbells against the rival against the Lakers.
Just like
That's cool.
San Francisco had to beat LA.
Well, it's like because it gets people hyped for the games. It gets their fan base bigger, so that
Yeah,
they
guess
get more
what? You're
market
still not going to win
potential.
championship. It's all
They
good.
could though. Never know. They're pretty good, man. Oh, that's cool.
They thought that last year.
They got way closer than they ever been.
Imagine
Yep.
picking
Guess what?
that up
No,
and
the closest
shining
they
that
ever
at
got was
someone.
against the Lakers.
Because they won.
They needed to win one game, and that's the game that supposedly was rigged by refs.
Yeah, but I mean,
Don't give a shit.
Still,
Lakers
first-
still won.
still first round though. I mean, they were the first round last year, the playoffs too. So
They
For
were
the same
in the
spot.
Western Conference Finals though with the Lakers.
that's true. That's true.
Could you
And it came
imagine
down to
picking that
Game
up
7,
lighting
and it
I
went to
know.
overtime.
Stupid Robert Ory hit that game-winning thing. On,
2000.
Actually, what you should say is stupid Vlade Divac fucking smacked
Backing
it.
it back.
Did,
yeah.
did you see Kobe Bryant elbow Mike Bibby right in the nose and nobody said anything though? His
No.
nose is bleeding.
Probably because nobody's seen it.
Well, it's on video.
I mean, that was rough. It was rough. It was a different time.
It was literally like Mike Bibby like going like this, and he's like,
Don't. We don't bad name Kobe in
So
this
what-
house.
But how does that affect the ball getting smacked straight to Robert Ory?
well, I'm just saying that it'd be a foul that they could have like gotten free throws or on or something like that. You
loose
know what I
ball
mean?
foul.
Yeah, because I think sure they're in the bonus at that point. There's so many fouls in that game.
Well,
Yeah.
we could look at everything when you think about it.
Sorry, I can't time slip. The
Yeah,
past is the past.
I
But
know.
Was that
nobody,
a joke?
nobody knows that's low key. Yeah,
No.
only it was an inside joke.
It was a
And
low key
only
joke.
I
Inside the
knew it.
circle. Inside the circle.
And only I knew the joke.
Do you have any
Anyway.
interesting subjects before we sign off?
I don't
No questions you want to ask?
Was Loki a boy or a girl?
Depends on
He's
which
both.
variant.
I'll say he's both. He's both. You gotta just accept it. We're at a different time. He's a them.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a them, they them.
God. I don't care about what people want to do, but some people get so bad when you mess up on that.
I feel like you shouldn't force me to say what your pronoun is. Like, you could be that, but don't force me into
But if
it.
they tell you, can you call me that? I mean, you could be polite and be like,
Yeah, I
sure.
could be polite, but don't try and force me
But
to
when
do
people
something
get
I don't want to
so
do.
mad when
Yeah.
they're like, when you do it on accident, I haven't had that happen to me, but I've seen videos where
You
people
don't go outside.
I don't go. I don't leave. Whatever. On that note, I'm ending it. Screw you guys. I'm
I'm going
going
home.
home, and home is here.
Some mad cheesy poofs.
Cheesy. Is it poofs? Or
Yeah,
is
they're
it
cheesy
puffs?
poofs.
Is it poofs?
Well, he says cheesy poofs, but they are cheesy puffs.
doesn't mind cheesy poofs.
Like scare. Boo! It's Halloween time. I don't know why I was thinking scare.
They did the monster mash.
The Monster Mash. God, I wish we could go back to October. Wake me up when October ends.
It's already ended.
Damn it.
Why do you want to go back to October?
I just like to start back over with fall. It goes so fast, man. Where are we going to be done with November?
I like the winter.
I'll be gone to
Yeah,
November.
I like
I'll
being
be
able to wear
gone
jackets and
November.
layers and shit.
When
Yeah.
is before we go? When is all winter? December to like February?
Yeah.
February.
I
February.
never see Valentine's Day as a winter holiday.
It's not. It's just a holiday.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not
how I
like
said it.
Like New Year's
snow
isn't a
themed.
winter. Or New Year's isn't a winter holiday. It just happens in the winter.
It's a winter holiday though.
No,
When does it happen, brother?
the Chinese New Year isn't based on winter. It's just based on when
now
they
you're
start.
just getting racist.
Whoa.
How?
I don't know.
I'm bringing up something else. Like, I don't see 4th of July.
That's a summer holiday.
I don't see it as a summer holiday.
Oh my god, that's a total summer holiday.
Because it's like you associate with barbecues
barbecuing
and,
and,
like,
fireworks. That's all summer shit.
and it
I
being
can
hot as
barbecue
shit
whenever
outside.
I want. Light off a firework right and now. Beat me out
You
myself.
could
so you don't have
curse.
to-
It's fine.
No, I'll beat myself out. You motherfucker.
Mother-
Is Christmas a winter holiday or is that just a
yeah,
that
it's
is.
a
No, I'm
winter
just asking him.
wonderland.
Yeah.
I love this season.
Thanksgiving, I guess, would say.
The only thing that's stressing me out right now is money.
What about St. Patrick's Day? Is that a spring holiday or is that just a holiday?
It's
I never
Irish.
associate that one, so I don't know.
I wouldn't either. It's just
Just because you don't do nothing really on it. You're supposed to, maybe if I drank.
like I would
that's
say
what a lot of
Easter,
people do.
maybe.
Easter's a spring holiday.
Yeah, Easter's totally spring. It's all
You
about
got spring colors and stuff. I don't know.
You wear your best spring
Pastels.
clothes. You wear your pastels. Yeah, exactly. 100%.
What about MLK?
That's a winter holiday? I don't know. Is that February?
That's February.
Yeah, it's a winter holiday.
Yeah.
I always get my
I don't
Santa
see it
hat out.
as a snow holiday.
I get my muffins, my mittens out for that.
I get my muffins out and put my hands on them when I feel cold.
Like, yeah, dude, I love the winter. I would definitely go up to Alaska during the winter. I really want to move there. I might just transfer Subarus.
Go to Antarctica.
Alaska.
Yeah, they got 2 up there.
They're like, we don't have that many cars come through.
Like, I don't need that many cars, sir.
Go to Antarctica.
No.
There's no cars there, man.
Isn't there
There's no
like
Subarus in
you're
Antarctica.
not allowed to go so far in Antarctica? Is that what-
Because of the
Probably die.
government shit down
yeah,
there.
there's government stuff going on.
aliens.
I'm always interested. In all
Yeah.
that.
Are you? Well, then go down to Antarctica.
Well,
Yeah,
if they're gonna stop
Like
me, I can't learn
Antarctica's
How do
way
you,
too
how do you
cold.
think your anxiety would be just standing in Antarctica with nothing around you, just all
Oh.
open space?
Dude, you'd freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because all you see is white. It's always like snowstorms.
Yeah, I wouldn't do well.
Except for at the
So is that a polar bear
you
or
freak
is that
the
a?
fuck out.
You freak the out, motherfucker. That sounds so dumb, but it sounds like it's actually working. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Are you stupid?
Yeah. Listen, like, share, subscribe.
Scream. Scare.
Check out the other podcasts, Best There Is, and check out other podcasts of Life is Full of It. And check out more TikToks that I'm going to be adding on to.
At Evil Ernie.
They're all Best There Is Entertainment. I think my surname is Gangster Nerd 84, which is my gamer tag for everything. So,
Except for Xbox because it's lame.
Better hurry
Yep.
up. I'm about to fart in my pants.
in Gangster Nerd, there's a good story behind it, but I'll be for another day.
Your Xbox is something straw.
Nope.
Bet.
I saw it come up, but who cares? We're signing off. We'll talk about it later.
All right, bye.
Bye.